Okay, next up is Fade. He says, I've run my first campaign for my first client, and I would ask you if my performance rates are good, because I'm not sure. For the Facebook ads, I've gotten 307 leads. I'm spending 35 cents or euro cents. I don't know what the fraction of a euro is, but 0.35 euro per lead. And for the email sequence, cool. So 35 cents per lead. And for the email sequence, I've got a 72.3% open rate and a 54.5% click rate on 308 email send. Are those good performance rates? Yeah, they seem extremely good. It's a small sample size though. So really your thing there would be just continuing to gather more data. But yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the niche and the category. And I guess the other thing would be, are the leads good, right? Because like anyone can get you cheap leads, but are they well qualified and targeted leads? I'm not like a media buying expert, but 35 cents per lead is very good. But the thing would be, and they're opening and clicking, so it seems like they're pretty targeted. Ultimately, the other thing you're going to look at is just what's the actual like earning, right? What's sort of your earnings per click on those emails, and what's the cost to liquidate each lead. So for those of you who are newer or just don't know, right, there's a concept of self-liquidation or self-liquidating leads, right? Which is essentially when a lead that you generate pays for itself. So basically, if you're paying 35 cents per lead and you're bringing in, at least 35 cents on, the first day or two, right? Then ideally on day 0, but like on the first day or two, then that's like a self-liquidating lead, because the cost to acquire the lead was less than or equal to what they have brought you back, right? And obviously, if you can get 70 cents or $1 per lead on average, then you're in business. And of course, maybe that you can get that 35 cents back, but it takes a month or two. So that's when they kind of liquidate, which is cool. But the problem becomes, okay, well, what do I do for the next 2 months? Because I keep putting $1 in today, but I don't get $1 back for a month or 2 months, right? Then I need to, how can I scale? I have to either have a bunch of money, I've got to borrow money, I've got to change my model. You run into issues. Some of the big behemoths in lead gen, have the deep pockets that they don't mind going to the negative for an extended period of time because they know they'll get it back after 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months in some cases. But for the average person who doesn't have a ton of money, it becomes a problem, right? Because you're sort of like trying to play catch up for a long time until you have enough money in reserve that you aren't. So all that's that's some added bonus education, I suppose, for those who may think it's interesting. But yeah, that's the stats look good. It's just a small sample size.